Yo, Ace. What up? What up? Just getting back from halftime here. Trying to figure out if Jalen Hurts is out. You got shaken up. What up? What up? Thanks for joining. Looks like Jalen Hurts is going to be okay. He's warming up on the sidelines on a bike, so I'm going to venture to say he's not concussed and he's going to be playing in the second half. What up? What's up, Jerry? Eagles just kicked off. Second half is underway. Commanders get ball. They're receiving. The Going to the 30, 30, fumbles, fumble. Oh, okay, they recover it. But that could have been really ugly. That would have been really good field position for the Eagles. Oh, there's a little bit of a fight, but refs broke it up. Man, that was weird. Washington almost just fumbled that. That's crazy. What up? What up? What up? Welcome. We got Eagles, Commanders. Commanders just got ball. Halftime just ended. We got Jalen Daniels in the shotgun, 1st and 10. First play of the second half, sends a man in motion in the backfield, hikes the ball, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson finds a hole and picks up about 8.5 yards. Who fumbled? I think it was McNichols, if that's a player on the Commanders. It was one of their receiving players. You think Zane Gonzalez is going to kick 4 field goals? It'll win me my parlay. Phil, does that include PATs or just field goals? Because that 4 field goals is kind of steep, brother. What's up, I shop I? All right, 2nd and 2. Hike the ball, and Robinson stuffed in the backfield. He probably loses about 2 or 3. Just field goals. Logan, that's going to be pretty tough for Zane to hit 4 field goals, but it's possible. Do you think Tyreek will have a comeback year this year or next year, Vinny? Which year are you referring to? All right, we got third down this year. Yeah, I think Tua is getting back healthy and Tyreek's going to rebound. If you're talking about fantasy, I would definitely hold on to him. 3rd and 5, Daniels hikes the ball. There's pressure. He hurries and throws it, and there is PI on the play. The intended target was Brown, but it looks like Cooper DeJean got the best of him. Bet 20. If he does, I win 678. That's not bad, Logan. If that hits, like that's not terrible. So that pass interference, he was about 10 yards deep, so it's gonna be like a 10 yard penalty. It was not a good play by Cooper, the young rook, one of the only white DBs in the league. How many points do you think Brian Robinson going to get in fantasy? Well, how many does he have right now? I bet he'll have another 7 to 10 points on top of whatever he has right now. He's played pretty good. Seems impossible. Both defense looking stout. Yeah, but Logan, that's probably good for you if the defenses are looking good because what that means is they're going to get into field goal range and probably not be able to score touchdowns. So 11. Yeah, I bet he ends up with like 19 points, 17 to 19 would be my guess. They really like running a lot of the offense through Robinson, so he's a stud. Welcome, welcome to live, everybody. We got Washington taking on the Eagles. Eagles have played pretty bad. They've missed a lot of field goals, so they're down big. Well, not so much big. They just are getting outmatched. We just got a big play by Austin Eckler. It was like a 15 to 17 yard play. So it's 1st and 10. We're at just past midfield, I think, at this point. 12 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second half. True. Hopefully he pulls through. If not, oh well. Yeah, I mean, $20 is $20. That'd be a sick payout though if that hits. What's up, Donald? Welcome. Jalen Daniels is out of the shotgun, hands it off to Robinson. Robinson finds another 7 or so yards. So Robinson definitely is finding his way. So whoever was talking about having Robinson in fantasy is going to have probably a pretty good night. So it's second down, about 12 minutes left in the third quarter. It feels like we're at like the 20 or so yard line. Eagles offense has been trash all year, had one good game. Yeah, I feel like they've had more than one good game, but yeah. Just watch Stream East. Yeah, if you don't want to pay for Prime, that's an option. So it was a quarterback keep, and that was a weird play. The defense was not fooled, and they had like three people who just absolutely annihilated Daniels behind the line, so they lost a few yards. So it's going to be like third and like 4-ish. So I don't know if it was an option play or if the play just got blown up. It was kind of strange. Dylan, welcome. Jay, welcome. Loyal, what's up? One Day, what's up? All right, third and 4, 11 minutes left. Man in motion. Daniels hikes the ball. Clean pocket. Throws it, zips underneath, and he was going for Scary Terry, who's had like no luck. Yeah, boring game. It has been a boring game. So trying to get McLaurin involved doesn't work. I think they're going to kick the field goal for you, Logan, if you're still in here. Boring game, low-key. Yeah, for sure, bro. This has been a kind of disappointment. I thought this would be like a 30, like one of the teams would score 30 and one of the teams would be in the 20s. I thought it would be tight and kind of a shootout, but so far that's not the case. So it's a 40-yard field goal attempt on the way. Let's see how this goes. 3 seconds left on the play clock. They better snap this. I don't know if they call a timeout or a delayed game, but they're whistling it dead. Flag! You gotta be kidding me. What is Dan Quinn doing? He's not paying attention. What the hell, Terry? Yeah, dude, Terry's struggling. Bulls scored a lot last week. Yeah, I thought this would be a high-scoring game for sure. This is crazy. I mean, the Eagles should have 6 more points, but Jake Elliott doesn't know how to hit field goals, unfortunately. So they just had a 5-yard penalty, so they're bumping Zane back another 5 yards. Ladybug, welcome. Stosh, welcome. Michael, welcome. So Zane, 4th and 9, 45-yard field goal. And the kick is off, and it is perfect. It's about as perfect as a kick could have been. Probably would have been good from like 55 yards, if I were to guess. Emmanuel, welcome. Christmas, welcome. Jamari, welcome. Bradley, what's up? Need to update the score. It is now 10-3. The Commanders are up by a touchdown. We'll see how the Eagles respond. What's up? Bro is selling my fantasy. Who's selling your fantasy? Daniel's definitely selling half of the season. I think Daniel's, I mean, I know he's hurt, and I think that's affecting his play. I know his upper body, like his rib cage is bruised up and injured, so he's definitely not playing as good as he was the first 6 or 7 games in the season. I just don't think he's completely healthy. But he's still a stud. He's going to run Rookie of the Year unless he gets hurt, which I hope he doesn't. Welcome. Welcome. What do you think is up with Elliott? His kicks are dog poo. Yeah, I just think he needs to get cut. Like, honestly, he used to be pretty consistent. Am I crazy? But I don't think he's had a 50-yarder this whole year, is what they said. So, bro just needs to probably get cut, probably light a fire underneath him, and another team can figure him out while the Eagles, they need a more reliable kicker, I think. All right, got the score updated here. No, he hasn't hit a 50-yarder all year. Yeah, Kelly, that's crazy because like the 50-yard field goal is not that crazy anymore. Like that's the new 40-yard field goal. Yo, Aaron, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate the love. I traded Amon St. Brown and Adams from CMC and DK. Did I overpay? So you traded St. Brown and Mixon and Adams for CNC and DK. Geo, thanks for the gift, bro. I didn't notice that until just now. Thanks for the roses, bro. Um, if CMC plays as well as we all as good as he can, like he did last year, then you didn't overpay. But that's a big if because he's got to get healthy and he's got to get regular. So I hope that he does for your sake. All right, we got out of this TV timeout. If you haven't already, hit the follow button. Welcome, welcome. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. What's up, Cash McGregor? All right, kickoff is off, and it is going to be returned. Gainwell gets to the 35-yard line. Pretty decent run back. There's a flag, though, so we'll see what went wrong here. I think it's on the Eagles. Yep, it's a hold on the Eagles. So, first down, that's going to bump them back. Eagles need to get a good drive going. They need to get Barkley in the end zone. Who else has got Barkley on their fantasy team? I know I do. Welcome, Mason. Welcome, Kim. Yo, Mason, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Jesse, welcome. Yo, thanks for all the likes, I appreciate it. You're blowing it up. What's up? Welcome. We got first and 10. Play clocks down to 5. Eagles need to snap the ball. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Hikes the ball. Hurts hands off. Fakes the handoff. Runs on the outside. Gains about 7 yards. So Jalen Hurts looked like he might have gotten hurt in that first half. People were worried that he got concussed, but he's good. He's out in the huddle. Just ran for about 7 yards on a QB option play. Welcome, Lisa. Eagles need to score here. This has been a bad game for them. All right, Hurts is out of the shotgun, 2nd and 3. Welcome, Cash. Sends a man in motion, hikes the ball, hands it off to Barkley, and Barkley gets stopped for like a 1 yard gain, give or take. So 10 minutes left, third down. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, that is. Welcome. Welcome, Logan. Welcome, Caesar. 3rd and 2. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles need to pick this up. All of their plays or all their drives feel like they've stalled out, missed field goals, fake play action. Hurts sees a man underneath. It's Goddard. I think it's Goddard. Yeah, Goddard. Gain about 15 yards. It was just like a nice little shallow route, and there's terrible coverage on the Commanders' part. So Eagles pick up the crucial first down. They keep the drive alive. They're now at like the 35-yard line or so. Where is Terry? Bro, Terry can't get open. I don't know what he's doing. First and 10 hurts. So he's 11 for 20 on the game, 116 yards. He hands off to Barkley, and Barkley doesn't gain any yards. Ryan, welcome. Ricky, welcome. Jack, thanks for joining. So about 8 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. If you haven't been following along, the Eagles have struggled to make field goals. They can't get into the end zone. Commanders, they really haven't played that much better, but they've scored a touchdown, which is kind of the difference here. So Hurts is out of the shotgun. He's met in the backfield with Barkley. Hands it off to Barkley. Barkley looks for a hole, and he squeezes through for like 6 yards. And he's at like the 44-yard line, give or take. So almost midfield for the Eagles, but this is third down now, and about 6 to go. All right, Hurts snaps the ball. Very clean pocket. Just dumps it off to Barkley. Barkley's on the run. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's on the 40. He's on the 30. He's going. He's on the 20, like 12-yard line. So they were like behind the 50, and Barkley was able to make something out of nothing. I don't know if that was the play design. I'm going to rewatch this and see if I can determine if that's the case, but that's a great play by Barkley. Yeah, he just leaks out of the backfield. He dodges a tackle and just completely dominates the open field. So Eagles are now in the red zone. Hurts hikes the ball. Quick pass to Goddard. It's a screen pass. He gained about a yard and a half. I don't know why the Giants didn't pay Barkley. Yeah, Matthew, that's the biggest fumble in the NFL this last offseason. I'm so disappointed in the Giants. Same with the freaking Titans with Derrick Henry. They just gave the Ravens him, and it's like donating to the rich. 2nd and 8, 6:30 left in this third quarter. Eagles have life. 2nd and 8. Hurt sees something, calls an audible. 4 seconds left in the play clock. Hikes the ball. Good clean pocket. Rolls out of the pocket. Doesn't see anything, so he runs for a couple yards on the outside. But Tracy is really good. Yeah, I think the Giants like Tracy. From what I've seen, he's a pretty decent running back. So, but Barkley, come on, bro. Barkley's him. Chat, if you haven't already, there's about 100 of you in here. If you haven't already, give me a follow. I do content all around the NFL. I do play-by-plays just like we're doing tonight. I'll do some power rankings, and we do different tier lists as well. I'll probably do a wide receiver tier list after the game if you're into that kind of stuff. All right, 3rd and 6. Eagles looking to score. 2 seconds left in the play clock. They got to snap the ball. They snap it. Hurts is in shotgun. Clean pocket. Throws it up to A.J. Brown. And just a kind of an overthrow. Good defense for the most part by the Commanders. So the Eagles are kind of in a situation where they need to kick the field goal because they need the points, but you hate to be in that situation and only get 3 because you're, on like the 10 or so yard line. I think Giants are a QB away from being a playoff team, also because Daniel Jones is quite terrible. The Giants are, they're not their roster's not terrible. Daniel Jones is definitely their biggest issue. Their D line is nasty. It's really good. Elliott's kick is good. So Jake Elliott has attempted 4 field goals tonight, and he's only 2 for 4. Granted, some of those other field goals were pretty far, so the chip shots have gone in, though, luckily. Let me update this score for y'all. Take just a second here. But now it's 6-10. Commanders are about to get the ball back when we get back from commercial. Who's everybody rooting for in the chat? Redskins, come up. It's all we ever wanted. And Jalen cuts the lead to 4. I'm going to say that was Barkley that did everything on that drive. Barkley was the one who cut the lead to 4, but we can give credit to Jalen if that's what you want to do. Yo, chat, there's about 112 of you in here. Please, if you haven't already, give me a follow. Welcome, Caitlin. Welcome, Alan. Welcome, Landon. Welcome, Dream. Welcome, PR. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the worst primetime game of this season. One Slumpy Man. It's definitely not the best, game, and it's not. It's kind of boring. But is it the worst? We've got to have worse primetime games. Let's look at the other Thursday night football games, for example. I just feel like all Thursday night football games, it's like a coin toss of which one's going to be worse. It's good. It's almost always going to be bad. Thursday night football schedule. Why can't you stream the game on live? Because TikTok will shut me down for copyright because the NFL doesn't allow us to stream the games like that. But I'll keep you updated if you're trying to stay informed on what's going on. And I go by every play. Yo, Pedro, welcome. Antonio, welcome. Clayton, welcome. Fleckle, welcome. Brandon, welcome. Javi, welcome. So, coming out of the TV timeout here in just a second, how far do you think the Commanders can go this year? If Jaden Daniels can get healthy, because I do think he's not 100% healthy, he's going to be in a better situation if he's healthy, and I think that they can probably win a playoff game. But I don't think they will go much farther than that. They're just young, but I think they're going to be. They have a really bright future, and it's good to see teams that have been on the bottom get signs of hope. So I'm excited for the Commanders. I just worry about Jaden Daniels' health because he's so small. I talked about this in my QB ratings the other night, if any of you were in that live stream. But I just worry that he's not going to have a long career because he needs to freaking gain weight because he's so skinny. So let's hope Jaden Daniels stays healthy and gets beefs up a little bit. Kind of the Bengals type of situation, Joe Burrow's earliest years. Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at a lot of teams, when you have a quarterback on a rookie deal, it frees up so much space cap-wise, we're talking, financially, to sign on other players. So your team can be so good surrounding your players. So the Commanders are only going to get better because now they're going to attract talent because people realize they're legit in the offseason, and free agents are going to want to come sign and play with Daniels and the rest of the players. So they really got to take advantage of this rookie window, though, with his rookie contract. 1st and 10, 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in third quarter. Daniels hands off to Robinson. Robinson gets dragged after gaining about 2.5 yards. Do you think Daniels might be a Mac Jones or RG3? Do you mean that as like he's going to be like a one-year wonder? Or what do you mean by that? It's always mid? All right, 2nd and 7. Daniels fakes the handoff, doesn't see anything, so he runs, stiff arms, and picks up the first down right where he needed to be. No, I think Jaden Daniels is going to be a star as long as he stays healthy. Fantasy talk, yeah, what you got for me, bro? I love fantasy. Trade Garrett Wilson, Jonathan Brooks, and Baker for Zay Flowers, Brian Robinson, and Russell. Gain of 4 on the first down. It was a handoff to Robinson. So you're trading Garrett Wilson and Jonathan Brooks for those guys? Is that what I'm hearing right? So you're trading Garrett Wilson and Brooks, and you're getting that in return. JP, welcome. Goat, welcome. I have Hurts and yes. Yeah, I would do that. I think Brooks is not going to do much this year because Chuba is super good for the Panthers. Chris, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, okay, 2nd and 6, almost 4 minutes left in third quarter. Robinson gets another carry. He's been a freaking workhorse tonight. He only can pick up 1 or so on that play, though. So now it's 3rd down. Yes, make that trade. Yeah, Chris, I agree. You'll be eaten if you have that trade, bro. That's a huge, huge come up. Troy, welcome. Ant, welcome. Jose, welcome. The same thing happened with RGC. They say to become a star is never healthy, so same happening. Yeah, so as long as Jaden Daniels, you can say that with any quarterback. As long as they stay healthy, they're going to be good. I just worry about his health because of how skinny he is. 3rd and 5, Daniels hikes the ball at a shotgun. He's going to get sacked. I don't know if he didn't see the guy coming around the edge of the pocket, but he was like, it felt like Daniels wasn't aware. He looked that way, And I don't know if he felt the pressure, but he kind of stayed put and he got sacked. So really bad play by Daniels, honestly. There's bad awareness on that play. I'm thinking dropping Ravens D and pick up Washington for playoffs. I have Pittsburgh's D as well. Yeah, Chris, I mean, don't overthink defenses in fantasy. The Ravens defense isn't even very good, is it? Their secondary is awful, so I can't imagine they score many fantasy points. Streaming defenses is really the way to go, unless you have like the Broncos defense or a top one or two defenses. And Pittsburgh's solid. Yeah, don't have more than one defense on your roster though, Chris. We just saw a punt from the Commanders. Pretty decent punt. I think Eagles are going to pick up around like the 15 or so yard line. So TV timeout, 2:27 left in third quarter. Welcome, welcome. Ashley's welcome. Jay, welcome. Doug, welcome. Yo, chat, if you haven't, please give me a follow. Support your small creators, please. Javi, welcome. Think if the Falcons have picked up Lamar, they'd be Super Bowl contenders. Well, think about if anyone, like, why did nobody want to pay Lamar? Even the Ravens dragged their feet on paying Lamar. I don't understand. Like, I know that he hasn't necessarily won in the postseason, and maybe that's why teams don't take him as serious, but he's always going to get you to the postseason, and he's an amazing regular season player, and he's only going to get better with experience, I think. So I don't understand why Lamar didn't get paid by any team. Like, any team that had cap space when they were in that contract negotiations, I think it was last offseason, they're stupid for passing on him because, yeah, it's crazy. Lamar's going to be MVP for the third time probably this year. Ray, welcome. Jack, welcome. Ty, welcome. Soccer, welcome. Yo, chat, if you haven't already, please give me a follow. I do tons of NFL content if that's your type of thing. After the game, we'll do some wide receiver power rankings. So stick around if you want to be part of that. Tracy, welcome. Eli, welcome. Lady, welcome. Everyone's Papa, welcome. Big Juan, welcome. Jaden acting hurt. Yeah, dude, Jaden is hurt. He's just not 100% healthy. He's got his issues with his ribs and his torso. Under 32 total points. What do you think? So we're at 16 right now. I think that is safe to assume we're not going to get to 32 points, but I've seen crazier things, Jeffy. Justin, welcome. Jimbo, welcome. Raven, welcome. Yo, Ladybug, thanks for the likes. Adam, welcome. What's everybody's team in the chat? Who do you guys like? Raven, thanks for the likes. Jay, welcome. All right, back in action. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts sends a man in motion. Hikes the ball. Hands it off to Barkley. The motion was just to distract. Barkley picks up 9, maybe 10 yards depending on the spot. We got Eagles fan. Well, hopefully the Eagles will get a good drive for you then, Raven. Eagles. Hopefully they have a good drive for you too, Tiso. Patriots since Bledsoe. Yeah, that's some dedication right there, Chris. Steelers. Steelers are freaking legit this year, Ladybug. I'd be excited if I was a Steelers fan. Russ is cooking. Pickens is cooking. Defense is cooking. Najee's playing better than ever. 2nd and inches. Hurts fakes the handoff, throws a quick little screen pass to Devontae Smith, and he finds just enough for the first down. And it's kind of a dirty tackle, low-key, on the sideline. He pulled him down from his shoulder pads, but Smith seems to be fine. He doesn't seem to care, but I thought it was kind of a dirty tackle. Yo, Ladybug, thanks for the follow. I appreciate the love. Daniels is doing horrible. He's just not 100%. I still have a lot of faith in Daniels. He's going to be a stud. I think that was a drop that I was talking about was a dirty tackle. It was a drop-down tackle, which should have been a flag, but what do I know? I have Jake Elliott and Terry. You're cooked. Yeah, Jack, I'm sorry, bro. That's rough. Oh, we have a Dolphins fan in here, too? Yeah, I'm sorry about them, bro. They just haven't been healthy either. Tua's been injured, and they haven't been playing well without him. Hurts has a shotgun on 1st down. Hikes the ball. Doesn't see anything he likes, so he's escaping the pocket. Throws on the run. Finds A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown at the 50. Now he's at the 45, 44 yard line. So they pass midfields. Yo, Fuzzy, appreciate the follow. Thank you. Hey, thanks for joining. Brian, welcome. Mr. Uplift, welcome. Cooper, welcome. Keith, welcome. I'm liking what the Eagles are doing on this drive. They look like they're going to score. I can feel it. Hurts out of the shotgun, hikes the ball, gets it to Devontae. Devontae takes a step back, which he shouldn't have done because now he lost yards. Um, there's a flag, though. I think there might be a face mask. We'll see. Yo, Jack, appreciate the follow, brother. Only reason I got Elliott is because Butker decided to get surgery mid-season. Yeah, I just randomly woke up to that news too. So that's pretty. If you're a Chiefs hater, that's good because they're going to be missing him big time. He's a pretty solid kicker. Yeah, there's a face mask for sure. I don't know. He grabbed his helmet, but it was really close. I'm here. I'm trying to listen in. Yo, it's always mid. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate the love. Nope, they did not call face mask because they grabbed him like in this part of the helmet, and so they said that was not face mask, but it was dang close. So, Commanders get away with a big one there. Smith had like a 5 yard gain and he backpedaled, so he only gained three. So 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles can snap another play or they can go into fourth. We'll see if they decide to call another play, but I think they're going to let the clock tick down. Nope, they are going to play on. 2nd and 7. Hurts out of the shotgun. Barkley's with him in the backfield. Hurts hikes the ball, hands it to Barkley. Barkley completely swallowed by pain from the Washington's front line and stops them for a loss of 1. It's now 3rd down. No flag is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I heard the justification from the announcers, but I think that still should be a penalty. Even if it's a 5 yard penalty, it should be a penalty. Chiefs might not lose because Butler is important. I know he's a kicker, but he's a top 3. I think he's a big loss. It's always mid. St. Brown for Kamara or Bijan Robinson. Got Puka and Wilson need to make a little sacrifice. So you're going to trade St. Brown. That's tough. I probably would say Kamara, but I also preface that the Saints, I don't know if they're going to continue to compete or like what you're going to get out of the Saints, but I still would take the chance on Kamara. I think Bijan is kind of not living up to expectations thus far. Eagles always getting away holding the whole game. It's fair. You're saying it's fair that call was made like that because they get away with holding? Is that what you mean, Long John? Ricky joined. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the NFL. I feel like a lot of teams, like especially the Chiefs, get away with a lot of holding calls, and we just have to deal with it. Like there's almost holding on every freaking play. It's just is it more obvious? But we'll see what the Eagles do to respond. It's 3rd down when we get back from TV. Yo, Ed, thanks for the roses, brother. I appreciate the love. Commanders W. You think they're going to win, Javi? Yo, we're lacking on the likes, boys and girls. Please smash that like button. Just double tap the screen. Welcome, welcome. Dallas, welcome. Kai, welcome. I'm gonna start fantasy next year. Have you never played fantasy before? Always mid. Eagles gonna take a lead in a minute and won't lose. Yeah, I have faith in the Eagles here. I just feel like they're only losing this game because they've missed field goals. They've moved the ball somewhat well. They just need to figure it out. So no, but I know how it works. Yeah, fantasy's a lot of fun. It takes probably a couple of years before you feel like you can compete for championships, depending on your league, how serious your league mates are. But I love fantasy. The Eagles versus ref game going crazy. Justin, are you a Commanders fan, or why do you say that? Oh, you're saying the refs are on the Commander side. My bad. I misread that. Saquon and Pickens for JJ and JT. I have CMC too. No, I would not trade Saquon or Pickens. I really wouldn't, Michael. 3rd and 7. Eagles at the 34, or sorry, the 44-yard line. Hurts out shotgun, hikes the ball, clean pocket collapses. He runs for might be the first down or inches short. We'll see where the spot of the ball is. Oh, really, really, really bad spot by the refs. Well, I mean, I'm going to watch this replay. I shouldn't say that. I haven't seen if his knee was down. No, he got the first down and they didn't give it to him. They might need to challenge this. He's there. So if I'm Nick Saran, if I'm the Eagles coach, I'm freaking challenging this right now. Yeah, these refs are horrible. The NFL has an officiating problem, I feel like. They don't even have to challenge it. The side ref came over and overruled the call. So, Goff or Burrow, are we talking fantasy or just in general, Corey? Like, what do you mean between those two? Jay, welcome. Yeah, fantasy, I'm taking Burrow, bro. The way that he's lighting up the stat sheet with Jamar Chase, Burrow's the way. And Goff just threw 5 interceptions, so he needs to redeem himself. 1st and 10. Eagles at the 38-yard line. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun, doesn't see anything he likes, calling an audible. Play clock has 25 seconds left. And hikes the ball, hands it off the bar. Or sorry, that's Gainwell. Gainwell sees a hole and picks up about 13, 14 yards. Gainwell's pretty underrated. He's quick to hit those holes. Go figure, no flag on Philadelphia. Where did they miss a flag there, Trail Runner? What did I miss? I didn't see it anywhere that needed a flag. Did you think there was a holding, or why do you say that? Reagan, welcome. Max, welcome. All right, 1st and 10, 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts, 29-yard line, hands it off to Gainwell again. Gainwell is still in Barkley's touches right now, and he gains another 14 yards. I only say that because I have Barkley on fantasy, and I need him to get the touches. Yo, Corey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, you can have those, Reagan. I'm so glad Chuba got paid and need a guy like him. I mean, it's cool to see running backs get paid, but I still feel like Chuba got slightly overpaid when you have, a rookie running back. There's another pretty good run by Gainwell for a gain of 5. Justin, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see what we're at our follow goal. We got a ways to go on our follow goal. So please, if you haven't already, give me a follow if you like NFL content. We do it all. Play-by-plays, player rankings, game bets, pick'ems. Chuba is so good, though. Yeah, Chuba's super underrated for sure. I agree. Yo, K-Dubs, appreciate the follow. You guys don't know how much that means to me as a small creator. Hurts out of the shotgun at the 6-yard line. Hands it off to Barkley, and Barkley gets in! Oh, they say he's not. Gosh, sorry, that was my fantasy getting all excited. I don't get it confused. I'm not an Eagles fan. I just want Barkley to get some touchdowns. But so it was 1st and 10 on the like the 11-yard line or so. And so now it's 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. All right, well, Jalen Hurts is going to get a freaking push tush for the touchdown and steal Saquon's touchdown. I called it. I don't understand. Like, I know that it's a hard play to stop, but how does it not get stopped more? Like, you know it's coming. Brotherly shove, another missed face mask. Well, it doesn't matter, Justin. Eagles scored, and so I need to update our scoreboard here. Eagles take the lead early in the fourth quarter. So, Eagles are playing a lot more inspired here. Really, really, I thought we were talking a rule against the O-line wedging like that. Yeah, I think that this is going to get banned eventually. The NFL doesn't want plays that are going to be a for sure thing. I hope Burrow makes the playoffs, goes on an insane run. I think the Bengals could still make the playoffs, but their chances are getting lower and lower every week with these losses. PAT is barely good. Elliott, no, it's not good. He missed the extra point. Bro, they need to They need to send Elliott home right now. Don't even let him finish this game. He is selling so hard. So now the Eagles are only up by 2 because Elliott can't make a freaking field goal. He can't even make a PAT. Put me in, coach. I can make a PAT. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I cannot believe that. You're in the NFL. You get paid to do one thing and it's kick the football, and you can't even make a chip shot, PAT. I can't even believe this right now. Oh, I need to update my scoreboard, but I'm like, can't even believe this. I can honestly see the Bengals be dark horses in the playoffs. With a win this weekend, the playoff chances are 58%. Yeah, their playoff chances are alive, and their defense is just so bad. That's where my confidence is not as strong with the Bengals. Their defense is Swiss cheese. But yeah, they could. Dude, what's up with Jake Elliott? He usually a beast for us kicking the ball. Well, I had saw that he hasn't even freaking made a 50-yarder all year. So has he been a beast? I know in years past he has, but it seems like this season he struggled. So I think that they need to probably move on from him if they can't afford to have a kicker that can't make field goals. Our offense carries. Joe's playing great. Yeah, dude, Noah, for sure. Joe Burrow's playing MVP level football right now. If the Bengals were like say 6-4 right now, Joe Burrow would probably be number one in MVP combo, and maybe right there with Lamar, depending on who you ask. So definitely not Burrow's fault. Daniels is so ass. Are we talking about Jaden Daniels or Daniel Jones? Daniels. I'm assuming Jaden Daniels. He's not ass. I don't think he's 100% though. Refs selling. I feel like everybody. If you're an Eagles fan, you don't like the officiating. If you're a Commanders fan, you don't like the officiating. So, as a neutral, I mean, there's been some missed calls, but it hasn't been anything like atrocious in my opinion yet. Got to be talking about Daniel Jones. Yeah, I would hope so because Daniels is good. He's young. He's only going to get better. You know whose ass is freaking Jake Elliott in this game? I can't believe he's selling like this. What a freaking joke. Past 2 games, Giants game, his yards. Lang Sauce, you got to remember, he's not 100% healthy. He's not playing 100% healthy, so he's definitely not playing as good as he could or should. I need 12 rushing for Jaden, 73 passing yards for Jaden, and 50 plus Scary Terry to hit. Ethan, it's definitely still a possibility. You could get that all in one drive. Let's say Scary Terry has a 50-yard pass or reception. Sorry, that almost knocks out 2 of those. So, is it going to happen? I'm probably going to say that's going to be a tough get, but it's definitely possible. He needs 22 and a half. Who needs 22 and a half, Lang Sauce? Justin, welcome. Dominique, welcome. Yo, please like the live. Helps get more people in here. Helps me out a ton. Jaden Daniels out of the pocket, throws a quick pass to, I think that's Bates? Jesse Bates, is that who that is? 8 and 9 on the play. So 2nd and 1, 11:34 in the fourth quarter. Daniels is in the shotgun once again. Robinson's with him, and he takes the ball from Daniels and picks up about 2.5 yards, enough for the first down. Jesse Bates is on defense. Yeah, who am I thinking of? What's Bates' first name? That was Austin Eckler. Is that who rushed the ball? I thought it was Robinson. I thought it was zero. Jalen Daniels is under center at the 40-yard line, hikes the ball, fakes a handoff to Robinson, and he tries to do a screen pass to Bates again, the tight end, but Bates dropped the pass. Bengals going to lose this week. Yeah, I definitely think the Chargers are better than people realize. They probably are going to be a tough beat for the Bengals. It'll be a good game, though. I'm excited for that game. That's one of my top 5 games. The running back pass was Eckler. Yeah, I must have missed that. All right, 2nd and 10, 10:55 in the fourth quarter. Daniels on the 40-yard line out of shotgun, hikes the ball. Good clean pocket. Quickly throws to Hurts for about 14 yards. So they're about at midfield now. So Commanders are driving the ball and looking better than they have in quite a few drives. Another quick play out of the huddle. Throws. There is Scary Terry. Finally, about 11-yard gain. So Terry has been shut down for the most part this game, but he finally gets there. Yo, thanks for all the likes, I. Chubbs, welcome. Larry, welcome. Ariel, welcome. Ricardo, welcome. 1st and 10, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Daniels is under center, sends a man in motion, hikes the ball, fakes the handoff, bootleg, gets Ertz once again. Ertz picks up about 9 or 10, depending on the spot of the ball. Zach Ertz, man. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Ertz. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. That's Bates. I just see a big target, and I assumed it was Ertz, but Ertz is not 87. I don't ever want to hear anyone compare Herbert and Burrow ever again. They aren't the same. Burrow's definitely better, but Herbert is an underrated quarterback. And I'm saying that as a Broncos fan. 2nd and inches. They didn't give Bates the first down. I thought it was a first down, but I guess not. He's out of the shotgun. He hikes it to Robinson, and Robinson loses about 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2.5, maybe 3. So the good news for the Commanders is they're probably in field goal range. Worst case scenario here, but yeah, they definitely are in field goal range. They're just shy of the 25-yard line. 3rd and 1. They must have given him forward progress on that play. Here we go. Play clock's at 8. Daniels under center sends a man in motion. It's a long one. Hikes the ball. Hands it off to Robinson. Robinson loses another yard or 2. They have given Robinson a lot of touches tonight. He's becoming a freaking bell cow. So good news for the Commanders is all they need to do is kick a field goal and they have the lead. But will they? I don't know. It's kind of tempting to go for it on 4th and 2, and I think they're going to go for it. So, unless they're trying to get offsides, which is very possible, because they could easily take a false start here and still have a pretty decent, easy field goal. So maybe that's their goal here. We'll see. 10 seconds left to play call. Man in motion. Nope, they're hiking it. Oh, fumble! Fumbled snap, but he grabs it. Daniels tries to make something out of nothing, and he gets stuffed behind the line. So, turnover on downs. We're not going to see a score from the Commanders. It was a really bad snap. Daniels had to improvise. He got shut down. He tried hitting the edge, and he just gets stuffed in the backfield. So, no score for the Commanders. That's pretty devastating. If I'm Dan Quinn, I'm probably kicking the field goal in that situation, just because points have been kind of hard to come by this game. So why not just take the points, in my mind? But Daniels got to learn to play like Lamar and not take those hits at the end of plays. Austin, I totally agree, but the only way he's going to learn is by taking those hits and realizes he doesn't want the heat, because who wants to continually get slammed? And he's going to get hurt because he's so freaking skinny. He needs to gain some weight, but in the meantime, he's got to avoid those hits, because the last thing he wants to do is get hurt, even more than he already is. I know he's pretty bruised up. So he'll learn. As long as he continues to stay healthy and no serious injuries, he's going to be a freaking stud quarterback in this league. He's already played really good football. Probably going to be Rookie of the Year, pending any injuries. And I have a lot of faith in Bo Nix too, but we'll see how things shake out. I think Bo is Slowly closing the gap, but I think Daniel still has a pretty good lead on Rookie of the Year. Adam, welcome. Angel, welcome. Get Better, welcome. Gabe, welcome. TJ, welcome. Carter, welcome. Ben, welcome. Chat, there's about 100 of you in here. I do see a few of my friends I've seen in here before. Appreciate you for joining once again. But if you haven't already, please give me a follow. I'm a new creator. I'm a small time creator, so your support means a lot. And you can say that you were here early on if this ever goes anywhere. Weight is fine to me. Lamar cut weight to stay lean and shifty, and it's worked. He avoids the shots. Yeah, I just think that he's though it's not so much his weight; it's his he needs to gain some muscle. Should have went for a field goal. I agree, Edward. Eggward. I like your name. Yo, please smash that like button. I'm falling well short of my like goal. Smoke, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for the love, brother. Mark, welcome. Tiny Droppings, welcome. Dylan, welcome. Jesus, welcome. Luis, welcome. Chance, welcome. Jason, what's up? All right, Eagles are taking over shop here. Kendrick, welcome. Austin, are you excited for the Chiefs-Bills game this week? I can't believe it's not a primetime game. Amber, welcome. For sure, he'll probably, 10 to 12 pounds in the next year or two. For sure, it's going to be natural with just the strength training they're doing. Dylan, Eagles in the chats. All right, Hurts out of shotgun, hikes the ball to Barkley. Barkley shifts over to a small little hole, gains about 2 yards. Second down and about 8. 7:48 left. Eagles have a 2-point lead. Chance, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, they're playing a lot better this half. I'd be excited if I was an Eagles fan to tell us 2 halves here. Jaden, welcome. Chat, there's about 90 or so of you in here. Please, if you haven't, give me a follow. What yard line? I'll give you an exact measurement here in a second. It's 2nd and 7, and they are on the 28-yard line of their own 28-yard line. Hurts finds an open Goddard for a huge game. Goddard fumbles! Oh, Goddard has a huge fumble, and the Eagles get on it. 81 comes in and completely saves the day. I forget how to pronounce his name, but it's the other tight end for the Eagles. So it was like a 30, 40-yard gain, and the fumble by Goddard, he had the ball, and he kind of raised it up, and Martin for the defense punched it out, and just really heads-up play by the Eagles. Dylan, thanks for the follow. Grant Calcaterra. Yeah, Calcaterra. That's who recovered the fumble. Barkley tries to run on first down and gets completely shoved down at the line of scrimmage, and then kind of a freaking late throwdown, but no call. Yeah, Calterra, I think is how you pronounce it. He's coming on, dude. He's a stud. Goddard's getting older. I think that he'll fill in once Goddard leaves. But Calcaterra, I think I'm saying that right. Eagles fans, if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. But I think it's Calcaterra. He's coming on the scene. He's a good player. 2nd and 9. So I guess Barkley gained a yard on that play. I didn't see anything, though. 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. Eagles feeling good. They're on the 29-yard line. Hurts hikes the ball. Pocket is closing. Throws it quickly to A.J. Brown for about 7 yards. How's Barkley this game? He has about 70 yards rushing, and he has an amazing play that he caught and ran for like 50, 60 yards. So Barkley's playing awesome. He got robbed of a touchdown because the Eagles only give goal line touches to freaking Jalen Hurts by pushing his ass over the line. I'm saying that as a salty Barkley fantasy owner. Blake, welcome. Yo, about 110 of you in here. Please, if you haven't already, give me a follow. 3rd and 3. Hurts, under center, 5 minutes left in the game. Hands it off to Barkley. Barkley sees a hole. He's going. He's at the 10-yard line. At the touchdown, Barkley! Yes, I need that for my fantasy team. That's huge. Barkley just totally ripped it. Huge play for Barkley. If I'm the Eagles, bro, I'm not even going to let Jake Elliott ruined this. I would go for two, go up 10. We'll see what Sirianni does, but Elliott is playing terrible tonight, and they should just go for two. You're still up eight. Well, actually, I'm sure analytics are going to go against me. They probably rather be up the for sure 9. But is it for sure when Elliott's missing field goals? Let's assume he makes a field goal, and they're going to assume, yeah, they're going for the field goal. I guess it makes sense. So you don't want to give them a one-score game that's that easy. Okay, Elliott makes the field goal. But don't think we didn't forget what you've done earlier, you piece of shit. I sound like an Eagles fan. I'm really not. I just am very excited about Barkley for my fantasy team. I've lost a few games in a row, and I need to rebound. It's 18-10. It is now 19-10 because I'm updating that right now. If that's what you're trying to inform me for. Yo, Ness, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the love. Let me update the scoreboard. Eagles flew into the end zone. Barkley is a huge game changer for this team. This is one of the best free agent signings in Eagles history. It's like such a home run, such a stud. Yo, follow Ness's lead and give me a follow, chat. There's about 90 of you in here. Please show me some love. I'm a new creator. Support your small creators on here. We love talking football here. We're gonna do a tier list wide receivers after this game. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around after the game. Flames, welcome. Trap, welcome. Miguel, welcome. You're playing against Barkley in both your leagues tonight? Oh, brother, I'm sorry. I'm gonna check my fantasy score real quick. Let's see. Barkley has 23 fantasy points. There's my fantasy roster. This is like a 14-man league, so be easy on me. It's not perfect. I've had injuries. AJ Brown or Saint Brown? I think AJ Brown because Saint Brown's had kind of a mid game. They call the game like it's Madden. How much time is left? Good question. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Dylan. So the Commanders need to score quickly. That might be the nail in the coffin, but never say never in this league. Welcome, Dirty Mike. Thanks for joining. I'm in a 12-man and a 10-man. Pretty much locked up the playoff spot in both. Sweet, bro. I play in 3 leagues. I've clinched the playoffs in 2, but my main league's the one that I've lost like 2 or 3 in a row. I was undefeated before then, so I should still make the playoffs, but injuries have been killer. Yo, thanks for the share, Sosha. I appreciate the love. RBs are always tough in big leagues, though. Yeah, I got Josh Jacobs in my league pretty late in my fantasy draft, and I felt pretty good about it. And other than his lack of touchdowns, he's been a pretty good running back. Been a good game, boys. Yeah, this game started off really rough. I'm glad I started it streaming at halftime because it's really picked up the second half. I thought the second half would be more of what we could have expected from the first half. I thought this would be a shootout, but we only have 29 points on the board. Someone was asking earlier if it was going to stay under 32 points. I don't think so anymore. I think the Commanders will probably score here. I just don't think there's enough time to do anything else. All right, 1st and 10, 30-yard line. Shotgun. Clean pocket. Daniels throws an interception. Can't make this up. Terrible, terrible read. He's trying to get it to Noah Brown and just completely underthrows him. The linebacker picks him off, and the Eagles are probably going to be flying high tonight. Eagles dancing. Is that Blankership or? Yeah, that was sorry. So Blankership's. It wasn't a linebacker. It was Blankership. My bad. So Eagles probably just did enough to win this game. Jake Elliott on Fraud Watch? Nate, for sure, bro. He is playing so bad. I can't even believe that. Number one in the East. Who's number one in the East? The Eagles? Bear, welcome. Reed with the pick? Yeah, Reed Blankership had the pick. Yeah, the Eagles, they listen, they're stacked. They have a really good roster. I don't have a ton of faith in Sirianni, but I think that they're too talented not to be good. So they should be a top team in the NFC. Yeah, bro. Reed has been a stud for years. He's so underrated. He's a baller. Ethan, welcome. Tim, welcome. Jonathan, welcome. We've got people joining left and right, but you need to stick around longer. Let's talk. Talk some football. Might be number one on the East. No way they're beating Detroit. Yeah, that'd be an interesting matchup. At the end of the day, they both have weaknesses, but I trust the Lions just slightly better. They've been more consistent. But objectively speaking, the Eagles are just so stacked, so they should be better. Uh, I mean, the Eagles really should be winning by like multiple touchdowns right now. So turned the TV off immediately after the pick. Well, bro, don't be too mad at your team. Like this is still a huge successful year for the Commanders. I'd be pretty happy. I still think you found your quarterback. You have a lot to look forward to. I don't think any, as a neutral fan, I had no faith that the Commanders would be this good this year. Um, so, I mean, I really liked Daniels in college, and I thought he was going to be a stud, but I didn't think that the rest of the team was going to be very good. So, Dan Quinn's doing a lot of good. Commanders have a bright future. They'll probably still make the playoffs this year too. So, I wouldn't be too down on it. I wouldn't hate being a Commanders fan. Not this year, at least. Maybe historically, it's been rough. Sirianni's the only thing holding it. Dude, I agree, Nate. We agree on a lot of takes. Barkley gains about 6 yards on the first down and gets a little pitch. Just think about Eagles defense did better against the Commanders than the Ravens did. You're saying the Eagles defense did better against the Commanders than the Ravens did. So you're saying the Ravens defense didn't do as well against the Commanders? Is that what you're saying, Justin? Because that's not saying much if that's what you're saying. Because the Ravens defense is not good. Their offense is just so good it carries the team. Their DBs especially are just really bad. Saquon Barkley's in the chat. What? Aren't you playing right now, bro? How are you in the chat? Narwalis, what's up? I said last night in last night's live, Eagles D was going to give Daniels a tough time. I do remember you saying that because someone was asking if they should start him or in another quarterback. I can't remember who. And you did say that for sure. 2nd and 3, Barkley gets another toss, finds an open hole. He's going for another touchdown. Barkley is just pouring on the fantasy points tonight. We have another Saquon Barkley huge touchdown score. He's got to be like 30 plus fantasy points at this point. That is insane. It's like a 40 so yard run. It's a 46-yard drive, and Barkley accounted for all 46 of those yards. So that's 4.6 fantasy points rushing, plus another 6 for the touchdown. Barkley's tearing it up. He's making his presence known. This dude is so good. He's just tearing it up. I got Barkley in the last pick of my first round in fantasy. It's probably my best pick ever in the history of my fantasy football years. People were sleeping on him. I mean, I don't think anyone doubted him, but I don't know. A lot of people didn't think he would be, first or second running back in the league, depending on if you think him or Henry are better. Which both were free agents, which is crazy that the best two running backs in the league were free agent signings. Both teams are trash, but Washington is trashier. Eagles aren't trash, I don't think. I think they are figuring things out. And Commanders are young, but they're not trash. They have a lot of positives. A lot of things you can like about the Commanders if you're a fan. Have you hit your Galaxy goal yet, Emma? No, I've never hit I've never even gotten a Galaxy once. So my Galaxy goal would be one, so it'd be really easy to get to. I have Daniel starting because Kyler bye week. At least I have Barkley. Yeah, Llama Barkley at least freaking is carrying enough. Probably is doing enough to keep you alive. Let me update this score chat. I can't believe Barkley. Dude's just a freaking nature. Have you had a lion before? Nope, never had a lion, Emma. Feel free to send me a line if you want to. That'd be freaking legendary. Chat, if you haven't already, there's about 100 of you in here. Please, if you haven't already, give me a follow. We talk all things NFL here. After the game, we're going to do some wide receiver rankings. Yo, Tiso, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I wish he got more touchdowns, but Hurts is a beast, can't lie. Yeah, Hurts is a pretty good athlete. Welcome, Kit Kat. Welcome, Mitch. Yo, Mitch, thanks for the like, brother. What's up, brother? Exotic. Barkley will be rushing leader once Henry gets his bye week. Yeah, probably. Um, that'd probably be the difference. Under 40 and a half. I like that bet, honestly. If you have, don't bet on it if you need the money, but if it's play money, throw some money on it for sure. I think the Commanders are kind of running out of steam here, and they'll probably. I mean, they might try to put points on the board, but well, it doesn't matter. I guess they were down two touchdowns. There's not enough time. I don't know if they can score again. In my mind, that's a safe bet if you have money to play around. What's your coin goal? It's on the chat, Emma. It's 500, I think, and we're fall short of that. So if I can't get my coin goal, I at least want to get my follow goal. So please, chat, if you haven't already, give me a follow. Hakeem, I think I'm saying that right. Thank you for the follow. We aren't good to start, but when halftime we cook. Let's go Birds. Yeah, dude, this second half has been much better for the Eagles. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're Eagles fan, the way they responded after halftime. I don't see where the coin goal is. It's kind of hard to see, but it's here. Let me blow it up a little bit, Emma. Can you see that better now, Emma? The coin goal, and I'll blow up the follow goal too. Do you think the Eagles will pass one more time? I need one more yard. Jacob, I think you're cooked, bro. I don't think they're going to pass. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is that for a parlay, Jacob, or why? What is that for? Oh, bro, I'm sorry. No, 1 yard is tragic, honestly. Um, Daniels throws a quick screen pass to Eckler. Eckler gains about 7 yards. Second down, 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looks like the Commanders are going to try to do what they can here. It is technically still a two-possession game if they get two-point conversions on back-to-back touchdowns. So they need to score quickly here. They need to get an onside kick, and they need to get another touchdown. So odds are against them. They're trying. Another screen, quick pass to Eckler. He gains not much there, maybe a yard. I need AJ for one TD. Yeah, Mosley. Eagles are done producing anything on offense. They're just going to kneel the ball or run the ball when they get the ball back, unfortunately. So, sorry, brother. Always more games, though. It's just the beginning of the NFL week. 3rd and 2. 3:40 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, great catch by Ertz for about a 4 yard gain, enough for the first down. There's a flag on the play. Chat, please help me towards my follow goal. I'm falling well short. Please help support this me as a small creator. It means a lot. Yo, Jacob, thanks for the follow, brother. Oh, they just picked the flag back up. Yo, Mitch, thanks for the share, bro. Send gifts. I'll take any gifts you got. McLaurin has 2 points. This has to be a joke. Yeah, dude. McLaurin, Scary Terry's been kind of shut down this game, but He could probably get some more points on this drive. They're going to try to score. Monkey, welcome. Surge, welcome. All right, Daniels in the shotgun. Hikes the ball. They're around the 40-yard line. Throws a terrible pass at the feet of number 14. Zacardis. Jenna, thanks for the follow. I appreciate the love. No points for Terry. I'm playing against him too. You're playing. Well, if you're playing against him, you should be. Oh, you're saying you're relieved, Austin? Yeah, there was some silver lining for you. Who's your favorite quarterback, not counting the Broncos? Reg, thanks for the rose. My favorite quarterback. I like Josh Allen. I think. Another bad pass underthrown to Zakaris by Daniels, but there's a flag. It might be a late hit on him. A rose. Chat's trying to romanticize me. And welcome. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Stupid, stupid, stupid play by the Eagles. I think Eagles are playoff bound. Yeah, I think that's a safe assumption. I think the Eagles are going to win the division. It was kind of a weak. It was kind of a weak call on the refs, honestly. That's a really, really bad call. If I can't believe that. Daniels, the 44-yard line, doesn't see anything, so he runs for about 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 or so. 3:19 left. They're just past midfield. I don't know. Someone was saying that they might have taken an under on the score of 49. I don't know if that's going to stay that way now. 2nd and 5. Daniels out of the shotgun. McNichols is in the backfield with them. 38-yard line. He hands it off to McNichols. He picks up about 7 yards on the ground, so there's a first down. Fresh set of downs. 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Commanders don't seem to have much of a rush, which you think they should or would want to if they're even going to try to be in this, but they're kind of slowly getting back into shotgun. He hikes the ball, 29-yard line, gets it over to Ertz for about an 8-yard gain, maybe 9-yard gain. I think I said the 29, it was the 31. Pat got chubbed in the face for that last week, and they didn't call it for the Chiefs refs crowd. They got to be somewhat picky on what easy calls they give the Chiefs. That was a bad call on the refs, though, on that Jaden Daniels. 2nd and 1, 2:50 left, 21-yard line. Hikes the ball, hands it off, gets stuffed in the backfield by the Eagles defense. There's about 4 Eagles hugging him. They don't even bother tackling him. They just blow the play dead. They lose about 3 yards. It's 3rd down, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. Jaden does look like he's hurt, Brock. I agree. Daniels is a good QB, still young. I agree, Jacob. Still the words are out of my mouth. 3rd and 5, 2 minutes, 24 seconds left, 18 seconds off the play clock. They hike the ball, and they're running the ball once again. And they pick up 3 yards, maybe. That's making Nichols again. Lisa, welcome. Let's go, Birds. You excited for your Birds, Wayne? They looked really bad in the first half, but they came alive in the second half. Barkley came alive. 2-minute warning. The Commanders are confusing me. It's like they want to score, but they refuse to be quick. My favorite team's the Broncos. I don't know if you can see behind me, right about here, there's my Broncos helmet. I just got that today. It's kind of dark. You might not be able to see that, but there's my Broncos merch for my background. Yeah, I like that helmet a lot. They're called I think they're called like the mountain cap helmets. They were like our alternative uniforms a year or two ago. So old school D helmet, but it's a white helmet with like the Broncos pinstripe across the middle. So I like it. Number 1, NFC East. Here we go. Yeah, I think you're going to win the division. Playing call is killed tonight. You talking about the Commanders? Yeah, I just think Daniels isn't 100% healthy. Thoughts on Von Miller? Bro, Von Miller is like probably one of my favorite NFL players of all time. He's had some questionable stuff off the field, but I've loved him as a player. But probably top 3 or 4 Bronco of all time. Lots of Eagles in the chat. Fly Eagles. All right. Daniels, 4th and 2. 2 minutes left. Snaps the ball with the shotgun. Pass rush is getting there, but he gets it away to Mr. Zach Ertz for just enough for a first down. About a yard past the yard marker. So the clock is still ticking. It's 1st and 10. They're down 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. About 20-yard line, throws a quick screen pass to Noah Brown and picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Clock is still ticking. There's no urgency, but there is. It's like this half-committal thing. So, I don't know. Dan Quinn seems like he's frustrated on the sideline because of it. 2nd and 6, 1:22 left. Out of the shotgun once again is Daniels. Daniels snaps the ball. Looks, has a clean pocket, doesn't see anything, throws a terrible pass, but Nichols still catches at his hip. Daniels has thrown a lot of low passes tonight. This is probably his worst game in his career. Maybe either this or his first game. He hasn't looked all to himself. Shotgun, empty set. 3rd and 5. Daniels feels the pressure, steps up in the pocket, throws a low ball, but gets caught. Zakaris, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I know he used to play for the Falcons, so I know who he is. I just don't want to say his name. McLaurin sold my fantasy. Tommy, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, he didn't play well tonight. But hey, maybe he can touch a touchdown right here. Who knows? They're just called a quick pass. Hurts gets incomplete. It was intended for Ertz. It was incomplete. C.J. Gardner-Johnson broke up the pass. Really good defense by him. So, hey, there's still hope if you have McLaurin on your fantasy team because the Commanders are probably going to score a touchdown here. So, for anyone who has Scary Terry, I hope that for you. Chat, if you haven't already, please give me a follow. We do this kind of content all the time. After this game, I'm going to do a wide receiver ranking per the request of the chat last night. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around. We'll pull up a tier list, and we'll rank wide receivers across the NFL. Quick pass to Mr. Zach Ertz. He is having a really good year. That's a touchdown, might I add. It was just a quick slant. Ertz now shortens the lead. They need to go for 2. There's 28 seconds left. So I guess if you're the Commanders, there's a chance that you get the onside kick and you have 2 timeouts and about 20 seconds left. But they didn't play with enough urgency on this drive. They took way too much time. I don't understand why they didn't push harder. So it's crazy. 2-point try on the way. Out of the shotgun. They love the shotgun. Timeout called by Nick Sirianni. He's a prideful prick, isn't he? He's sweating. It's like, bro, just chill. Just let this game over. Birds. I don't have any problem with the Eagles, but I think Nick Sirianni's a bad coach. Is that valid? I'm seeing the Eagles play. Can't wait. Where are you seeing them, Jacob? Yo. Thanks for joining. T-Mac. Thanks for joining. Tyler. Thanks for joining. Philadelphia. What game are you going to? Elliot. Thanks for joining. Hurts carried by Super Bowl. Imagine Herbert. All right, 2-point conversion. Play is getting blown up. He's about to get sacked. He breaks the sack. He's rolling out to the side. He finds a man, throws the ball. It's caught, but his feet are not in bounds. It was no other than Zach Ertz. He loves Zach Ertz, bro. So his feet weren't in bounds. You could maybe make the argument there was PI on the play by Cooper DeJean, but they didn't call it. Well, I don't know. His feet were not the issue. I don't think he had possession. That's damn close. Are they going to review that? I don't know if they are saying his feet were out of bounds or he didn't have possession, but that needs to be reviewed. Both feet are down. Zach Ertz, bro, he's playing ball this year. Why did Washington give up at the dude? That's what I'm saying, Derek. They like didn't really even try to score quickly this drive. They just like kind of like galloped down the field, like just slowly trotted down the field. It's ridiculous. Yo, Captain Cam, thanks for the follow, brother. Appreciate the love. If you haven't already, please give me a follow. Support these small creators out here. Yeah, I'm thinking they thought maybe the toes weren't in, but that's a successful 2 point conversion from what I can see on my angles on the replay on the TV. Christina, welcome. Rob, welcome. Kayla, welcome. Tim, welcome. Nephew, welcome. Fernando, welcome. William, welcome. Lots of new names. Please, if you haven't already, give me a follow. They're reviewing the 2 point conversion, so uh, pending a successful overturn, I think it's going to be 18 to 26, and I'll get this scoreboard updated. Derek, I missed my parlay by 1 yard for Hertz. Bro, Derek, Jacob, that's rough, bro. 1 yard is crazy. Wouldn't you almost rather it be like 5 yards or 10 yards? Like one is so painful in my mind. And they have 2 timeouts on their 20. I bet that didn't hit. Bro, I had a bet that didn't hit. Yeah, Derek, dude, this was a terrible lack of urgency by the Commanders. I've been saying this. They reversed it. It was a successful. Zach Ertz scored the touchdown, Landon, and it was a freaking dirty touch. Or sorry, he scored the 2 point conversion. That was dirty. He also scored the touchdown. It was just a quick slant, though. Nothing too crazy on the touchdown. The 2 point conversion, though, was one hell of a catch by Zach Ertz. Bro's been balling. He's like a top 5 tight end this year. Let me update this scoreboard for you, chat. Timeout call by the Eagles again. Sirianni, bro, he's like stressing. It is a one possession game if this onside kick gets fixed, it gets recovered. This is the first week I decided to start Terry, and holy shit, he basically lost my week. Manny, Terry totally shrinked in this game. I don't understand. I feel like Scary Terry only does well when Jaden's able to find him like over the top for like a huge play. He's kind of like a boomer bust guy. He almost like reminds me of like Deshaun Jackson when he played for the Eagles back in the day. It was like he either had like an 80-yard, 2 reception game, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not as up to date with him as I think. That's just how I feel. Eagles about to kick the onside kick, or sorry, the Commanders about to kick the onside kick, but the Eagles easily recover it. Not a very good onside kick. I think onside kicks need to be a little bit easier. Whether that's like they don't have to kick it as far or something, but like we should make it so even if it's slightly easier, like it would be so fun for the league if onside kicks were possible. It feels like they're nearly impossible. Like the chances are like 0.1%. I want to see them do something to increase the odds in a situation like this to make things interesting. But whatever. Eagles are going to kneel it down here. Jacob got screwed. He needed 1 yard more by Jalen Hurts passing. Eagles win. Yeah, they're about to win for sure. They are 20 seconds away from winning, Jabelli. So they kneel. Helmets are off. The Eagles have won, I think they just said 6 in a row. So those Eagles are soaring. They're flying. They're looking good. They're the top of the NFC East. They're going to win that division this year. They have the pieces in place. They got to figure out some better play calling in the first half of this game, and they would have looked like a complete team. But that's where they fell short in my mind. So Eagles win. Hey man, good stream tonight. I'm gonna join, bro. Jacob, I appreciate the love. I will definitely try to keep it going. I'm gonna switch over to doing some tier lists here. Everyone in the chat last night wanted to do a tier list of receivers, so I'm gonna pull this up. feel like the last 2 minute drill was to see if they could ice the game later this season. Yeah, it almost feels like let's see how we handle these situations. I don't know. It's weird. They should have done better, in my opinion, with the way that they did. They handled that. All right, chat. I'm getting set up over here on my side of things. If you want to stick around, I'm going to go over um, the wide receiver rankings, and it'll just take me a second to get all set up. So bear with me. Last night we did quarterbacks. We had a lot of cool discussion with the boys. Let me move this out of the way. Let me give me a little bit more space here. Still hope to get my light goal, my follow goal, my coin goal. Just got to keep pushing on. Let me get my screen shared. Window. Wasn't pretty, but go Birds. Yeah, they played a really good second half, but they really struggled in that first half. Jake Elliott, man, did not play very good. The Eagles running back did. You talking about Barkley? Because that man deserves to be called by his name. Yeah, W's in the chat for the Eagles. They looked good in the second half. Did not have a good first half. This isn't letting me remix. What's up with this? All right, maybe we need a different tier list. Let me find a new list, chat. That's not working for me. Why is it not letting me remix this? I'm so confused. Whatever, we'll just do it this way. We'll move everybody to D, and then we'll fix it as we need. I'm a hustler, baby. All right, let me get out of my game stream so it's not playing in my ear. So, Eagles did it. They pulled it off. Barkley scored me a lot of fantasy points. I'm very happy about that. I hope that he continues to blow things out of the water because it's almost playoff time in fantasy land, and I need him to show up because I have injuries on my roster that he needs to make up for. All right, let's do this. Okay, chat, who do I start with? Who's the first receiver we want to talk about? First person to say in the chat a name, we'll start with them. Rams? Well, I'm talking about a name. Terry. Okay, we can do Terry. Let me make sure this is okay. Terry. Where's Terry? Terry. All right. Terry McCollin. How do you say his last name? All right. Where does Scary Terry go, chat? Someone says B class. I think that he has a potential, but he's more of a B for the most part. I'm probably going to say B. Do we disagree? What do we think, chat? Where does he belong? B plus? High B? Okay. I can agree with a high B. How much time left in the game? The game's over, Savvy. The Eagles won. Are you an Eagles fan, Savvy? Because they just won and it is over. And Barkley had one hell of a game. No S tier, so I say B, A, B. Okay, I'm gonna put Terry in B. I think that. Yo, thanks for the gift, James. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Yo, welcome Lisa. Welcome Steven. Jalen Hurts on MVP trust. He's could definitely get some votes. He's not a true number one, well above average, but needs to help on the other side. Yeah, I agree. I think Austin is a B fair for Terry. He's on the same level as the highest tier receiver. Yo, James, thanks for the gifts, bro. I appreciate the hearts. Jordan Addison. Is Jordan Addison on this list? I probably say Jordan Addison's a C today. Maybe like a C plus. This is only receiver, so Saquon and Brees Hall aren't going to be in here, Wick. Is there an S tier or is A tier the highest? Yeah, there is an S tier. I think my thing just cut off. There we go. Just get rid of the scoreboard. We don't need it anymore. All right, chat. I got it all set up now. Okay, where's Tillman after this week? Tillman. I don't know if Tillman's on here to be honest with you, but I don't think I saw Tillman. I mean, Tillman would probably be like a high or like a low B tier. Nico Collins. All right, where is Nico? Sorry, I don't even know where people are on this list, so I gotta find them. I'm tripping. I don't even see Nico. Am I crazy, chat, or is Nico not on here? It's probably harder for you to see than it is for me. Oh, there's Nico. Yeah, okay. Where do we think, chat? Where does Nico belong? This isn't necessarily someone I would say is a bona fide S, but I could probably see people say that is S tier. Josh says S tier. Tony says S tier. S tier is exclusive. I agree, Doctor. I think that Nico's probably more like a really high A, like an A plus tier. S S. Josh, if you say it 10 times doesn't mean it's any more true. I know that you think that. A. He's so tough, but number one, before he's getting injured, you know. Yeah, he was freaking lighting up the league before he got hurt. So, S should be top five at most. I agree. I think that we got to reserve the S tier for like the JJs. A. Okay, I think A is fair. I know there's going to be some angry people in there that really think that Nico deserves to be S tier, but he's not going to be on Justin Jefferson's tier. I'm sorry. He's like, that's a whole other league. Liam, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the live as well. I appreciate the love. Garrett Wilson. We can do Garrett Wilson next. I saw him when I was scanning earlier. Now I don't. Here's Garrett Wilson. I say Garrett Wilson's an A. Jets, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Eagles on top. Yeah, Des. The Eagles are going to probably win that division with ease. We'll talk about CD next, Johnny. Let's talk about Garrett. Where does Garrett Wilson belong? I want to hear at the chat. I would take Wilson over Terry, so A is good. Yeah, I would take Wilson over. I think the problem with Wilson is a lot of his play is like he's a lot of it's potential. Like he still hasn't even lived up to his full potential. Yeah, I agree. Austin he hasn't proved it yet, but he's got He's got what it takes, I think. But I would have thought that him and Aaron Rodgers would be lighting up the league. But Rodgers is a whole other story. So A tier, I don't think I'm getting much pushback from that. I even thought the Jets fan said that A tier is fair. So maybe that's where he should be. How is Nico not S? I just think when you're thinking of S, you got to be super exclusive, and I don't think he's going to hang with the top, five guys. Great hand, struggles against top corners.